Hi guys, welcome to my channel, Shine On with Shauna. Woohoo! And that's what we do here. We shine on, and that's what I do with my channel. It's all encouragement and a little bit of crafts and my recipes. And check out the potato salad of mine before Easter. But it's all about encouragement and looking at different aspects of stuff and deep conversations and building each other up. Encouragement, and we deserve that, okay? So on today's topic, I am going to talk about how to be self aware. Okay? How to be self aware. So, number one, I have like notes here ability to recognize one's own personality. Okay? Ability to recognize one's own personality. It's important just to be aware of that. Okay, my friends? And your emotions. Okay? Your emotions, you got to know what you're feeling every day. You got to go step by step and check in with yourselves and how to deal with your emotions. You got to know how to act and how to handle them. And if you weren't taught and you have that programming and you don't know how, you need to work on yourself and you need to check daily. You need to slow down from the madness. You're worth it. You can do it. Okay? Anger, just calm down. Okay? Every emotion. Okay? Motives. Your motives. Okay? You're self aware about your motives and habits, because habits is everything. What you're doing as patterns every time, you need to be aware of that. Self aware is important to know your habits of your patterns. If it's continuously doing the same old thing, or your triggers, or whatever programming or environment you have before and it's in you, you can take that all out. You could throw in the trash. It doesn't serve you. You need to shine on your light more. Okay, that's my encouragement to you. Okay, my friends, you can do it. That's self care, it's self worth, and everything, awareness. Okay? And your behaviors. If you have patterns of behaviors on and on, doing addictions, any of behaviors, question yourself, what's that coming from? Your past, your programs. You need to go self awareness of knowing how to handle certain things and see if you are aware. You need to check in with yourself, my friends, because behaviors of doing violence or throwing things, temper tantrums, any behaviors is not called for. Okay? So you can change that. Nothing's wrong with you. If you want the change and hunger, you will do it. Okay? It's all encouraging words here for helping you that you can. If you want it bad, you can change it. And I know you probably want it bad, and I know you do. It's important to do that for yourselves, okay? That's why I'm trying to help and put a different aspects of things here, what I'm saying, and taking my time to do so to help you. And thank you for being here, taking your time to watch, because I want to be able to do this without you guys. And I appreciate so far the ones who have been on with me and subscribed and liked and shared and watched. It's been a little bit over the month I started this YouTube channel, but I really am grateful for their platform and to getting out this stuff, this my calling, and because we need more encouragement in the word. Sorry, the word. Yes, the word. Woo-hoo. The world. Okay, so I like to have fun too. Okay, mistakes happen when you stumble over your words, and you know what you're gonna say. Sorry, my bad. Don't criticize me. Ah, just kidding. I'm being silly. Okay, that's why I'm all about silly. But behaviors, just watch. Be aware of that, my friends, okay? There's nothing wrong with you. You can change that programming, okay? You gotta come self aware. It could be the triggers is bad behaviors. And triggering every time someone says something, you're always triggered, okay? You need to check in why. Address that. That's a behavior. Anything what you do. Understanding your strength and weakness, my friends, okay? Very important to understand your weakness and your strengths. What strengths do you have? Be aware that you do have strengths, but are you aware of them? Because sometimes going through stuff builds strength also. So sometimes allow yourself to go through stuff. You'll get by. It's temporary. A lot of things don't always last forever unless you give it energy, and it will. Okay? And weakness, like, see what you need to work on. What's your weakness? And weakness is not a bad thing. Just be aware what's your weakness and certain things you can do right now and maybe not. Don't be hard on yourself if you can't do certain things. It's not a weakness at all. You're just not ready right now in the chapter of your life. And that's fine. Be self aware and get back to it later. And assessing about your own action and align with your own internal standards and what affects others. Okay? So just addressing how your actions align with your internal standards or affect others. You do have to do that. Okay? You do. And self conscience. You know, it comes with self consciousness. Like, really, it does. Self aware is how your anger is. You know your anger and you know you're doing it wrong. Then it goes with, it goes with also, I guess, habits and behaviors. It goes all in that category too. So just your anger, you just got to calm down, know how to deal with it. If you haven't got taught, you know, as a child, whatever, or if you're, young right now listening to this and you haven't got taught, just try to calm down your anger. Anger is okay, but why are you angry? Question. Okay, and if you can't deal with it, and if it's not like anything to handle, then move on. But don't go to rage. That's terrible. That's self-aware to not get it escalated, okay? You don't want that, my friends. You want to shine the light much more. I know you do. Okay? And your attitude. Your attitude's everything, my friends. And I'm sure you want to better yourselves, and it all comes with self-aware. Your attitude. Are you being sassy? Are you being like a, I'm better than you kind of attitude? Or whatever else. Attitude plays a role. You got to be self-aware in how your attitude is. Reflective. Come reflective in yourself every day to see how you are doing things. And it is ability to view your own action as observing them from an external perspective. Okay? It is from viewing them externally into perspective. Okay? You need to do that daily. Self-awareness of everything, my friends, is everything, because how can you get by if you're not self-aware? That's why we go on daily with our lives, running around like we don't know what we're feeling. We're not aware of anything, and we're just going, 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 going for the sake of going. We're going nowhere. Okay? It's never a dead end of not learning. Just because you get this doesn't mean you can't still learn. Our learning doesn't end. Okay? It doesn't. It's just we need to encouragement, and we need to know that we're not bad and we are good enough. And it's our programming half the time, child life or whatever environments. But you have to come to awareness of what you are doing and to others, because if you don't, you're just going on the sake of hurting yourself and others around you who you're supposed to love, right? How are you supposed to make healthy connections and relationships if you're not self-aware, and not self-aware to get with yourself to heal or whatever damage what has happened to you? Because you're not broken. There's nothing wrong with you. You are worth it. You are enough. And you need to repeat that daily. Okay? You do. You need to repeat that daily, because it's very important to get that through. Plant that seed every day to yourself. Look in the mirror if you have to. It's okay. It's okay talking to yourself. That's self-love. That's okay. At least you're doing something for you what is good and not a selfish way, and looking outwards to making you happy, because that's another way of being self-aware, not looking outwards to make you feel good. By knowing what you have to do internally, inside, you have to be self-aware to work on, to know how to heal and to make a better you, a better version of you. And I know you're hungry for it, and I know you want change, okay? Because it'll make a better world, better connections, and for the young generation and our kids. It will help us all. Come on. Your behaviors are everything, my friends. What you say, what you do, if you're, anger every time, all that. If you're a negative person always, you should check on yourselves a lot and see why. Maybe it was your environment. Maybe it was your childhood life. I don't know. But that's what I'm saying, my friends. Self-aware is very important. A lot of people don't have it. And we need to address that because it also goes hand in hand for our mental health and physical. Because physical health, you need to nurture yourself with good food, but also being self aware in your habits, your behaviors, your motives. All this, what I'm saying, is very deeply important. Okay? You need to every day slow down. We are human beings, but you need to get with yourself. Don't go and say, I have to go do this today. I got to do that. I go that. No, stop the madness because you're making it nuts for yourself too. Slow down. No one's doing the going, every time. You don't have to go. You're not an energizer bunny. I'm just saying, you know what I mean? My friends, you're not an energizer bunny. I'm being goofy. We gotta be goofy sometimes. We gotta gosh, but also take matters in hands by taking control and our actions and our behaviors and being self-aware. And that's why I'm doing this video, because it's very important. You have to be self-aware, my friends, because if you're not, you're just going on with your behaviors from the past, from child life, or your environments, or your programming, which you had in you all this time, and you don't even know why you don't feel good. It's because half the time you're running around with your program. It's not you. It doesn't serve you. Get out of it. Change. Make a change. Make a difference, because it starts with us. And you have to be hungry for that change. You got to be self-aware that you want that change. You got to want it bad, my friends, to do so. So all these things, what I'm saying to you, take an address. Take charge of your life and you, because you matter. You're good enough. You're not a bad person. You are worth it. We need you in this world. Don't you give up. You are everything. Okay? We need one another. Could we please come together? Can we please do that? I mean, come on. Isn't that hard? Be self-aware on that. Be self-aware that you want a better world. Well, it starts with us. Okay? Don't blame anybody else. It comes from awareness. It comes from us knowing that. It starts with you to make the change. And you have to heal sometimes a certain baggage what has passed on to you from parents or whoever else, and it was ingrained in you. Don't think that has to be there. It doesn't have to be there. It could be a change. But you have to be hungry for being aware of wanting to change these patterns, the behaviors, understanding your strengths. You got strengths, my friends. You are strong than what you possibly know. You can do it. You have a lot of strength. Don't put yourself down. No, don't. It's sad if you do. Okay? Your weaknesses. You can get stronger and have more strength. But like I said, weaknesses, it's not a weakness. Don't worry. Okay? And you gotta be aware. You really do. It's really important because it helps you in healthy ways to move forward. Okay? Instead of not. And you have a healthier life and connections and healthier vision of you and feeling well more and not so drained. So be self-aware, okay? So that's why I want to talk about this, how to be self-aware. And I'm giving you examples, and I also putting things around it and taking my time to explain a little bit more of it. Because some people are not aware of that, and that's fine. We're human. Nothing wrong. If you never knew about this, that you can make a difference. It's okay. It's okay, my friends. That's why I'm taking time here. You're not alone. You can. Okay? So if you haven't subscribed or like or share or view or watch, please do. I really appreciate the ones who have. I really do, for the comments and time and all that. I really do. It just means a lot. But I want you to shine your light and come on with me with this journey on this YouTube channel, okay? Because we're enough and we're going to make a difference and we're going to shine our light because we have it in us, my friends. Okay? You do have the light in you, and you should know that. And I know you have faith in you. Just you got to know that yourself. Okay? You are enough. Be self-aware of that. Okay? To make a better version of you if you need to. Or because I know it's hard at times, it struggles, but you get better at it. It'd be like second nature, okay? You could do it. I know you can. So be self aware because I know you want it bad. And it's okay that we make mistakes at times. I'm not saying mistakes are good, it helps us learn, but be aware and not do it again. The same patterns or behaviors. Be self aware. Be self aware that you're criticizing yourself a lot, putting yourself down a lot. Be self aware of that. That's terrible. Your ears are listening. Why are you doing that? You're good enough. Don't. Be self aware. Okay? Look for the change. And it comes in what? In us, not outwards. The change is not going to happen outside the world. It starts with us. So look inside what you need to do and slow down the brakes and check in daily of yourselves. That's my encouragement to you. That's your homework. Okay? You need to. Okay? But I hope you're good on rest of the Wednesday here, where it's heading time for evening soon here. But I appreciate you being here. I just wanted to do another video and touch bases with you guys and hope you're good. And if you haven't subscribed or like or share or comment, please do. I appreciate that you do. It really helps me get this content more out there as we need to. And I noticed my subscriber list is kind of a little bit going back and forth. And YouTube Studio saying it's okay and on my channel. So I don't know. Maybe subscribe again. I'm just letting you know. And that helps because sometimes I heard about those things happening. So subscribe, please, because it would really help me. And I really appreciate if you do. So on that note, I hope you're okay, my friends. And please get self-aware. Self-aware what you're saying, what you're doing, why you're putting yourself down, why you have to control everything. Why? Where's that come from? Programming? You need to get with yourselves, okay? You need to relax. It's time. Okay? It's not a contest. It's not everything. Just relax. Okay? But thank you for being here. And remember, work on yourselves every day. Even if maybe you don't need a lot of work. But we always have to check in. We should. Okay? It's important. Also to make a better world. But you are important. Don't give up on you. Don't. Be self-aware that you are enough and you're loved. Okay? Don't give up on you. Don't. So on that note, I'm going to let you go, my friends. You're beautiful souls, and I really appreciate your time and being here and being with me on my journey on the YouTube channel. And I'm very grateful, and I'm very aware of that, and I thank you. Okay? So thank you for being here, and shine on with me. Shine on with Shauna. Woo, woo, woo. Yes, come on. So thank you a lot, my friends. Until next time, I hope you're good, and I want you to shine on, okay? So on this note, I'm going to go, and I appreciate you all, and don't forget, you're good enough. You are loved. You deserve love. Don't ever think you don't. You do. We all do, okay? You're worth it. Okay, bye-bye, my friends. Shine on. Yee. Bye-bye.